Well, welcome to the Top Gun Show. Today, I'd like to welcome Ariel Cruz, the VP of Indirect Channels for CLARO Enterprise Solutions, this month's Top Gun Show sponsor. Ariel is an enterprise and SMB level channel executive with 18 years of channel development, sales management, and channel campaign experience in establishing new markets, producing record growth, and building corporate value. He has achieved great results in his past at TW Telecom, Hotwire Communications, Windstream, and as channel chief of Nexigy. This award-winning sales leader has been recognized for his ability to recruit and train top sales reps and channel managers, as well as creating strong, high-caliber channel teams. Ariel, welcome to the show.
Thanks a lot, Steve. Thanks for having me today. Hey, by the way, is that me? Wow, nice introduction, man. Thank you.
That's you. Well, Ariel, in prior episodes of your sponsorship, we've talked about who CLARO Enterprise Solutions is, what services are offered, and we covered a case study that I'm sure many sales partners can identify and relate to. Let's talk about the distribution model and your vision. You joined CLARO 3 years ago. What was your vision at the time for the indirect sales channel, and where are you today as it relates to that vision?
Well, let me tell you, Steve, it was a great opportunity when it was presented to me back at the time. And we are always trying to find the best way to help the channel community. So back at the time, I had in my mind that I needed to help our channel partners in this digital transformation be able to put some tools to their disposal and the educational piece to face the current tendencies and the technology that is out there that is impacting not only the partner's business, but also the customer's business. The other thing is, when I got to CLARO Enterprise Solution as an international company, I saw the opportunity to help the partner community to expand their business internationally. And that is something that I really found really attractive back at the time, and especially today when I see some of my partners that they have grown their business abroad. I mean, it makes me feel so happy to be able to put my little brain there. And then the last thing, I wanted to create a program that was flexible enough for partners to work in any type of relationship they have, either direct, master agent, reseller. And I think that we did a pretty good job there, and we're receiving some very good results based on that.
Yeah, that's great. And you've done a great job in the 3 years that you've been at CLARO. But now that you're on the Top Gun Show, they're probably going to triple your quota because the secret's going to be out, my friend.
Definitely. I've been so excited to make it, man. Again, thanks for the invitation. This is great.
Absolutely. So do you talk a little bit about, do you sell direct and indirect currently?
The answer is yes. We have a direct sales division as well as the indirect division. That is the one that I lead. And I know that when you talk about direct versus indirect, the next question that is raised is conflict. So, and we thought about it. And the best way to manage conflict, in my opinion, is having everything in place in order to avoid it or eliminate it. So let me talk a little bit. What we did back at the time that we maintain today is that we created both divisions with very specific focus and very specific customer target. That's way we don't cross to each other. So for example, the direct sales team, they only work with multinational corporations, those corporations that they are in the Fortune 2000, for example. And a great majority of those companies, we're so lucky to have them as customers today. So part of the job that they do is maintaining and growing those accounts. And at the same time, of course, they try to hunt into those businesses, the ones that we don't have as customers, and try to grow the base from there. In the case of channel, we have a very specific focus that is the small, the medium, and the enterprise size of the business. And we're also responsible for all sales in the United States. So far in 3 years, we never crossed paths. It's working. That doesn't mean that at some point we might need to do a tweak here and there. But I'm gonna tell you, the most beautiful thing that we created was the opportunity for channel partners to be able to work even on existing customers. They are able to work out the new opportunities and get compensated there. So we have a process in place for that. That is beautiful, because I know I've been down there before, where you bring a nice opportunity and then they tell you, hey, you cannot work there. So it's not the case at CLARO Enterprise Solutions.
That's good news. That's good news for everybody watching this. What does it benefit a customer to have access to CLARO Enterprise Solutions through a sales partner? What's in it for the customer?
So you know what, and this is my view, and something that I believe since I started my career in channels. But I see partners as a very important connection bridge between two worlds. One is the customer needs and the customer side of the house, and then technology with the providers. That partner is important because that is the person that understands technology, that is able to understand your business, that is able to sit down with you and find what is the right technology with the right provider that suits your business and is able to help you grow your business, be more efficient, be more productive, and it's a win-win combination. As I always tell customers, you need to hire a partner. It's a benefit that you don't have the luxury to lose.
Yeah, and there's no cost for that. Well, Ariel, that was great to cover that, man. I'm a lot of channel love right there. I appreciate that. Hey, so I know you are a big fan of the Top Gun Show, and that you know there are millions and millions of people watching you right now. Why don't you tell the viewers a personal, little-known fact about yourself?
Right now, just thinking out loud, what comes to my mind is that back in 2002, I almost got fired for not replying to emails in my first sales job. So imagine that. I remember that I got the sales job, and on my very first month, I was able to sell. So I was very happy. I said, "Wow, I can sell. I can make it." And then all of a sudden, after 40 days, they called me to the general manager's office, and then they say, "Hey, Ariel, we have a problem here. And you haven't replied to emails in 40 days. And I said, "Well, is that bad?" They says, "Yeah, that is too bad." And so what happened? So I told my general manager, who is a friend today, I said, "Hey, listen, if you can show me what Outlook is, and if you can show me where the emails are, I promise you I will reply to all of them." I was completely, I had no experience in computing. I just got from Cuba back at the time. And it was tough, but he was able to teach me. I learned, and here I am today. So what I learned from there is that, and I want to pass something positive to the viewers that might be starting their career today, is that you got to be patient in life. You got to believe in yourself. You got to educate yourself as much as possible. Don't be afraid. And you're going to make mistakes. I have no fears in making mistakes, because I don't have fears as well in accepting them and correcting them. And you got to celebrate life. You got to have fun. So that's it. That's what I learned from there.
That's a great takeaway, and I can say you always reply to my emails right away. So I'm glad you learned your lesson. Hey, Ariel, I want to thank you and your fantastic team at CLARO Enterprise Solutions for sponsoring the Top Gun Show. 1 week from today, we're going to have a drawing to give away a grand prize offered by CLARO. And if you just type hashtag TopGun4CLARO in your reply, anybody's reply to this posting, you're going to be entered into that grand prize drawing. Ariel, again, thank you and your team for sponsoring. Thanks for being a guest on the show today.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching, everybody.